We can go fast alone, but we can go further together. You can do a lot by yourself, but you can go so much further. And there was a time in history that Malcolm and Martin was about to be on that, flat out. Like, you ever done your research? Like, they were close to coming together, and that would have been a phenomenal, bad union if those two brothers could have come together. The final one, what's the larger purpose? Yeah. And so I wrote this book, and I said, God, please, if you can help me get close to 1 million sales. Why? Because the more money I make, the more kids going to college, right? And Candace is here. She's in the back. She used to work, was one of my students when I was at Michigan State grad assistants. And she went to college, east side of Detroit. She went to college because of Bill Gates. She came on the Bill Gates Millennium Scholarship and the Steve Smith Scholarship. Yeah, she was at Michigan State. And I remember saying to myself, like, yo, that's crazy. Bill Gates ain't even been to Detroit. Like, my man ain't from the west side, he ain't from the south side. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't from the east side, I'm from Chicago. He ain't never been to the south or the west. But my man has made a decision, and he's done so well for himself that he paying for any kid. I was like, God, I love my man to life, but ain't no way he should be able to do what I should be doing for my community. So bless me, every business I touch, let it blow up so I can be a blessing to my people. So the last one is a larger purpose other than Jalen, who I love, my son, a larger purpose than Dee Dee, my wife, who I love, a larger purpose than Jada, my daughter, who I love, a larger purpose than my mama, who I love. And every day I'm getting on YouTube, 3 a.m. I'm putting a message out, 12 o'clock noon I'm putting a message out, 5 o'clock I'm putting a message out. I ain't asking for no money, but I know the larger picture. You got cats like Meek said, E, when I was in jail, I was listening to your stuff. Wallow was like, E, when I was in jail, I was listening to your stuff. And I didn't know Meek before. I didn't know he was listening. Wallow, I didn't know he was listening, but I just put that stuff out and put that stuff out and put that stuff out because I realized it's a purpose bigger than Eric Thomas. And when I leave this earth, I want to leave my stuff behind, that even when I'm gone, my stuff will still be penetrating in school, still penetrating in colleges, still penetrating in prisons. And so we have a larger purpose to get to. Now listen to me before we get out of here. You can't guarantee the outcomes, but you can guarantee the amount of soul you put in something. All right? I tell people all the time, I promise you I'm not the best. I'm a high school dropout. I got a crazy start. But everything I put my hand in, I put soul into it. Everything I do it. Something said, whatever your hand find to do, do with all your might. Whatever your hand find to do with all your might. And if you are faithful over few, I'll make you rule over many. I read something that said, find a man that's diligent at his work, and he shall stand before kings and queens and not be men. That thing is real. All right, let's go to the last one. I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. All right, take ownership. 5 steps to taking ownership. All right, and I wish my young folks were here because I'm sure many of you in the room, you way beyond this. But again, that's who they told me I was going to be talking to, so take this back to them. Number 1, let's let our young people know we got to stop playing the blame game. All right? We got to take full ownership. And the day my life changed, listen to me, I didn't get no taller. I did get a little wider, right? I ain't get no taller. I ain't get no new voice. Like, I didn't get a new set of parents. Like, you know, my life didn't start all over again in a new city. Like, I didn't get no new resource. Matter of fact, me and CJ, we started this thing in 2006. We have never had a sponsor, y'all. Like, Nike ain't never ran up on us and was like, yo, we see all the work you doing in the hood. We gonna bless you. Under Armour ain't never come to us. We ain't never had a water company. We ain't had nobody. But we took ownership of, yo, we about to go buy the best camera we could buy. We about to get the best mic we can buy. We about to get whatever software, editing software we can get. And we putting videos up every single day. Listen to me, I'm talking about McDonald's ain't hit us up, Five Guys ain't hit us up, and we never played the blame game. We never was like, yo, cats be coming to us, E, bro, I'll be listening to your stuff. I made $10 million last year because of you. I ain't never go, bro, you made 10, can you bless? I ain't never asked nobody for nothing. We took full ownership. We said, boom, we got Twitter. Boom, we got Instagram. Boom, we got TikTok. Boom, we got YouTube. Listen to me, when I took those kids to the Super Bowl, I didn't call nobody that I know and say, hey, bro, can you give us $5, $10? When we wrote the book, we ain't called nobody. We took full ownership. We said the Lord has blessed us to be in a time where it's not slavery. We have opportunities in this country, and we're going to wake up every single day and we're going to grind. I want y'all to tell the young people they got an opportunity of a lifetime, but it does not matter if you don't take full ownership. I'm talking about all of it. I don't want nothing from my father. I don't want nothing from my mom. As a matter of fact, I bless my mom, and in the summer, she stay in California, Florida. I don't need nothing from my mom. I don't need an apology from my father. I don't need nothing. I'm taking full ownership. But the day I was when I was homeless, and I was living in abandoned buildings, I was blaming folks. Oh, the Detroit public school system. Oh, the police officer. Why my man pulled me and my boy over at 3 o'clock in the morning and take us to jail? Why? How he know we had a stolen car? How my man know my boy had bricks? They prejudiced. God was like, ain't nobody prejudiced, son. Here's the deal. Your mama don't know the police officer. The police officer don't know the counselor that kicked you out of school. Don't nobody know nobody but one person. That's Eric Thomas. And I was like, yep, got to take full ownership. Make excellence an expectation. So now what I do, again, all my stuff is free. 90% of the stuff that I do is free. The only way I make my money is a couple corporations call me from time to time, right, and they pay me, right? So what did I do? I noticed Jackie Robinson. I'm like, man, how did he get into the league as the only black? Excellence. Man, how Martin Luther King get in front of the world? Excellence. Man, how Rosa Parks? Excellence. And I start realizing, like, yo, you can get beyond racism. You can get beyond having ADHD. You can get beyond having some academic challenges. Yo, you can get beyond your daddy in your life. You can get beyond your grandma had 14 kids on the south side of Chicago. You abject poverty. Like, you can get past a lot of stuff if you operate at excellence. Like, you can get a lot of people to notice you when you excellent. CJ, you got to help me with this. How much was our first gig, C, when we first started doing the school district? How much did they pay us? $100 out the vending machine. Excellence at everything we do. What they paying me now an hour to speak, see? We was getting $100 from the vending machine. We never quit, we never gave up, we never said like, yo, as a matter of fact, the when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe speech was already out and I couldn't get an opportunity. One of the best speeches ever done, I couldn't get opportunity. I didn't cry, I didn't say woe is me. I just was like, yo, see, we ain't doing something. We got to go harder. We got to go faster. We got to go stronger. We got to put out more content. We got to get to a spirit of excellence. So tell these young people they got an opportunity of a lifetime. Don't touch it with average, because we ain't average. Don't touch it with good, because we ain't good. That ain't in our DNA. Martin Luther King wasn't. Frederick wasn't. Nat Turner wasn't. Sojourner wasn't. Booker T wasn't. Du Bois wasn't. None of them were average. Fannie Lou Hamer, none of them were average. None of the Beggar Edwards, none of them were average. They were all great. And because of their greatness, we all get to sit here. We're all on their shoulders because they were great. Tell these young people, don't touch it if you're going to be average. Get out the league if you're going to be good. Only show up great, because when great and excellent is the expectation, we're able to do something for our people that can never be done.